Welcome to the Black Lamb Boxing. I'm Aldo Colliander. When a man has a desire, hunger to show the world that he can be the best in something he do, he got to do everything to show it. So I'm looking at some fights. I'm going straight on to Anthony Joshua. I'm looking at some fights from he was amateur and when he was pro. And it's obvious for me who know boxing, who's been in boxing for a long while, it's obvious. People can say what they want. This guy doesn't have it all. Doesn't matter if they give him all the titles, he's not the real deal. He's already been knocked out as amateur, knocked down by Klitchko. And he's been touched several times in his fights, as you can see. So there is something lacking in him. Some people are saying that in England, not me, people in England are saying that they have stuff like PEDs that is doping. They're saying that they have stuff like stuff in their gloves that makes them hit harder, some kind of rapping skill they have. They say that all these knockouts they have, that there's something fishy with it. Some saying that you can use PED in training in UK, but you cannot use them in fights, which you cannot do in some other countries in the world. You cannot use PED when you're training. PEDs is doping. So, I've been a clean fighter all my life. And I have to say that I'm very hungry to show the world that I can beat this guy. I have 15, 16, 17 fights. I had 2 early losses of my career when I didn't take boxing so serious. I went and fight with broken hands just because of the money. I went and fought somebody not serious just because of the money. So I kind of put some stains in my career. But I left that behind me, and I'm looking forward. I'm looking forward to do some training. I'm looking forward to do some good sparring and do some good fights. I was a solid amateur. If you know Sweden, you know how Sweden works. Sweden is a very good country, but we are a bit after in some ways, how we treat people and stuff like that. We don't need to get into that. That's not what this video is about. This video is about boxing. I show you this fight. This guy that you see walking in with blue and black, he fought Tyson Fury. And the referee had to step in to help him to win the fight in the 3rd round. I beat this guy in the 3rd round with 2 knockdowns, or 3 knockdowns, and 1 didn't count. And I didn't have any problem with him. And I beat him as amateur too, 2 times. And I beat way better boxer than him, don't get it twisted. This is just a guy that I had to go past in my career. He knew, I knew that I was the better boxer, and that was that. And we left it to that. I have huge respect for him. His name is Daniel Perret from Russia, a solid fighter, a journeyman, but a solid fighter. And I have huge respect for him. He's a good man, and I hope he's doing well. This fight you see was in Kiev, Ukraine, with Vadim Bukalov was the promoter. And the co-promoter, I think at that time, was Alexander Krasuk, the guy you see who always translates to Usyk, Alexander Usyk, when he talks. It was back in those days when I was with them. So you see, I've been around. I'm from Sweden, born in Senegal. I'm 40 years old. I'm feeling strong. I'm cutting weight. I'm running. I'm lifting weights, but I'm pretty strong. And I'm not doing that crazy Anthony Joshua training because I don't believe that. I believe in pure physics, pure boxing, pure technique, pure skill, and a big heart. Because when you step in the ring, you have to have a big heart. There are not many guys who want to do boxing. Everybody wants to be a fighter till they get punched in the face. Then they start thinking, what am I doing here? What I want to tell you is that I hope by God that I get the chance to fight Anthony Joshua or Deontay Wilder or Tyson Fury. I hope by God that I get this chance. I'm ranked. The ranking is not correct because I have 17 fights. People who have 3-4 fights, they have more. They have better ranking than me, and this is bullshit. Often, it's a point system. It doesn't tell you nothing about the fighter. I think they should change that too. So the amount of fights gives you the amount of ranking. The more fights you have, the higher places, the higher spots you get on the ranking. And I'm just telling you that boxing needs to watch out. Boxing needs to watch out. I'm coming. Like Roger said, can't be touched. Everybody can be touched. Everybody can be touched, even me. But I'm very honest and I'm very humble to myself. And I'm humble that God has given me a second chance to do what I love. I do a lot of stuff that I love, but this is something that is in my heart, you know? And it's often like that with boxing. When you do it, it stays with you forever. I have a good trainer, very professional, Mr. Harry. Very professional guy. Been training a long time. He pushes me harder and harder and harder and harder and harder and harder. And I like that. Sometimes I train till I get migraine in my head. I get fucked up. I lose so much water. I lose so much weight. I train so hard. I give my all. If this country could just stand beside me, walk along me, called Sweden, wouldn't that be a dream? Fight Anthony Joshua in Globen, one of the biggest stadium in Sweden, or the biggest stadium in Sweden. It's like a world globe, a giant, huge white globe. That would be something. Yes. But I'm thinking, if that won't happen, then I will fight somewhere else. I'm still looking for good contacts. I have good contacts in boxing, but I'm still looking for better contacts. Like Al Heyman, Shirley Finkel. What is his name? Bob Arum. What is his name? Eddie Hearns, Frank Warren. All of these promoters, they should contact me. Start working with me. Yeah. I'm Aldo Colliander. I have 58 amateur fights. I won 50. Maybe 15 or 16 by KO or something like that. It was back in the days when the KO rate wasn't that special. You mean, like, it was not something you were hunting. Of course, you were hunting for the win, but if you got KO'd, or if you got a KO win, you got a KO win. I've never been down, never been KO'd yet in my career. I'm a very fast fighter, and I know what I do. I put my all to it. But you know, like always, the dark side of boxing is that when a country don't love boxing, they will do everything to go against you, go against your craft, go against the things you are trying to do to build yourself up. When you build it up, they try to build you down. They try to keep you locked up, try to hold you in chains, try to make you feel bad with yourself, because they know they have what I call jealousy. Jealousy is a hell of a drug. It can make you. No, I'm sorry, it cannot make you. It will always break you. It will always break you. And I'm sorry to say that I'm the victim of racism in my country. I'm so sorry to say that. I'm a huge victim of racism in my country. Blocking my Facebook, blocking my YouTube, blocking everything that I do, and just like always on me, where I live there, banging on ceilings and stuff, you know, a lot of bullshit going on. But you know, I don't care. I don't care. I have one life to live, and I'm gonna live it to the fullest. And if you cannot live your life like I live mine to the fullest, then don't hate on me. Then go and get yourself right. Get your own life settled. Get your own shit together and do what I do. You will see who the man. You cannot do what I do, many of you. You cannot. You cannot. I've proven it on and on and on and on. Now I'm here, sitting here. Good to go, ready to go. But y'all want to hold me here. But it's okay. I don't hate the country. I love everybody in this country who love me. If you don't love me, then it's up to you. But still, it's about boxing. It's about legacy. What you try to steal from me. As a black man, you know it's never easy in a country like Sweden. You have to understand that. It's never easy. If you want to fight, you have to go through special rules and stuff like that to get authorization to fight a 6-rounder or 8-rounder or a 10-rounder. Look at that. You have to appeal to a certain body that will give you this. Not the federation, but something else. Look at this. Boxing is hard in Sweden. It's very, very, very hard. It's very, very, very hard. For the amateurs too, it's very, very, very hard. They have their favorites that they use, and it's like that. They're discriminating people. Been doing it for years. When they feel that they're ready with you, then you cannot go no more. You cannot do no more. But when they like you, then you're Swedish. If they don't like you, you're a Negro, or an Arab, or a terrorist, or a Turk. And half of the guys who's been boxing, who's been boxing after me, the generation who came after me, many of them got injured. I'm sorry for them, but many of them got injured, and you know, when they get up to this level, they couldn't quite cope with the things that was happening to them, so they lost. But they went pretty far due to promoters and stuff. They could come like where I am now, almost. And now they're showing some of these scared boxers, because I've challenged everybody in Sweden. Now they're hiding. They fought each other and they're hiding. One won, one lost. Now they're hiding. So now TV is coming to back somebody up who don't have nothing to come with. I don't want to say no names, but, you know, I was at your fight, watching you. This guy, I can say his name, Otto Wallin, is a joke. It's a big joke. It's like the Swedish Hope. They want to make a new Ingemar Johansson out of Otto Wallin, but there are guys at his home, in his own yard, that he's ducking the fight because he know he get his ass whooped. This is a shame. Shame for the sport. Shame for boxing. Shame for the future of boxing. Shame for the media in Sweden who support this coward acts, these cowardly acts. How can they support this? Call themselves a state television that reports everything, that keeping people away from the truth, from their own life. They should be the same. But you see me, I'm a winner. I'm a winner, baby. I'm a winner. Go in and listen to some of my music. I do music. I rap. Go in and listen to some of my music and remember that, you know, this Aldo Colliander, a.k.a. Tyson Green. I'm back with something new for you, so I know what is going on.
Aldo av Leif Karlsson. Men det är också så, Paolo, att amerikanska boxare är, om man undantar Mellanöstern kanske, så är de ju populära nästan överallt. De har en attityd som folk gillar och som går hem.
Alltså de är ju så hårt fostrade i att göra boxning bra. De håller ju sällan, de liksom bjuder alltid till fight. Så amerikansk boxning är ju fantastiskt. Och så här, så de har ju så mycket boxning, så mycket tradition och allt. Och det är klart att det avspeglas och de är många som boxas.
Nu ska vi höra domslutet. Det ska bli väldigt intressant.
Vi har ett delat domslut.
Delat domslut.
Domare Wilhelm 38-38.
Islänningen har oavgjort.
38-39. Domare Hög
Danmark en poäng upp.
39. Segrare med domarrösterna 2-1.
2-1. Aldo Colliander. Ja, det är inte alla som håller med det här, Paolo.
De borde skämmas, tycker jag. Men han boxade fantastiskt bra. Boxning är inte bara att gå framåt, det är att träffa.
En stor applåd till båda två nu.
Men
det var i alla fall en underbar kamp.
Poängseger för Aldo Colliander. Och det ska vi komma ihåg. Det är hemmaplan, det är nordiska domare också. Och matchen var ju trots att du var Colliander som segrare, så var det ju i långa stycken en ganska jämn fight. Det var en kamp mellan två starka boxare.
Ja, på slutet tycker jag att det var jämnt. Men jag tycker att han lyckades plocka ett sånt stort försprång i de två första ronderna. Så att det... Ja, men jag tycker överhuvudtaget den här islänningen haft lite konstiga domslut. Så att,
ja. Nu lyssnar vi på Aldo Colliander.
nu kommer han bli...
Min hand var bruten, så det gör ingenting. Där ska jag få den presenten. Jag tog matchen med bruten hand. Höger hand är bruten. Vänster är klar nu. Okej, om ni buar, det är lugnt. Jag älskar allihopa, jag är svensk. Jag älskar Sverige, vi har proffsboxning nu.
Jag tycker det är otroligt tråkigt att publiken buar åt Aldo Colliander. Han gjorde det han kunde. Sen hur domarna fördelar sina poäng, det är liksom inte hans sak.
Nej, jag tycker det.
Han kan inte göra mer än det han gjorde.
Nej, jag tycker att man undrar, man kan ställa sig frågan varför de buar.
Ja, vi kanske får svar här. Nora är klar med intervjun.
Vad hände? Vad sa du?
Berätta, vad var det?
Det här var en present från en konstnär. När jag skrev på kontraktet för den här matchen, då var handeln klar. Det var ingenting, men jag fick den som en present för jag var tapper. Min hand är bruten i höger handen. Förra året var det vänster handen, men den var bra som ni såg. Men jag slog inte mycket höger för att den var bruten, punkt slut.
Den är bruten nu alltså?
Den är bruten nu, jag är helt säker på det. Vad är min... Hej, hallå!
Vänta lite.
Min hand, hur är min hand?
Men händer det under matchen eller?
Ingenting hände, jag slog, jag kontrade, jag gjorde det jag behövde för att vinna.
Nej men handen, händer det under matchen nu?
Alltså, det hände inte under matchen, det hände med sparring förra tisdagen med en kille, Babakar Kamara, han vet det själv.
Varför ställde du upp då?
Vad sa du?
Ställde du upp en bruten hand alltså?
Jag slog han i pannan och då bröt jag handen.
Men varför ställde du upp och boxades ändå?
Därför att det var första gången det historiskt jag var tvungen att vara med och vinna.
Vad tycker du då?
Jag tycker jag vann. Vadå, snubben han tänkte inte ens, han bara gick fram och trodde jag skulle vara rädd för hans muskler, jag var smartare.
Du fick röra dig ganska mycket runt honom, var det din taktik eller blev det så
Ja, det var min taktik för han var ganska tät så jag var tvungen att komma in från olika lägen och hitta slagen. Så är det bara, för att han visste att jag kom med vänster hela tiden. Jag var tvungen ibland komma med den här finta, slå med vänster. Det var bara så det. Lyssna på min tränare.
Hans högerslag kan man lätt räkna i den här matchen. Och det är tack vare att han vågade inte sluten. De gångerna han gjorde så... tanken var att han skulle öppna, dra höger och vänsterkrok. Han fruktansvärd vänsterkrok. Men det kommer, vi ska röntga handen nu och han ska bli frisk.
Vad tyckte du om att publiken buade?
Vadå, de kan inte, de är fulla. De vill se två idioter gå och slå på varandra. Det är väl helt okej. Alltså, det blev en spännande match, det blev en bra match. Killen har 43 knockout, jag har 5 knockout. Så att för mig var det ett oerhört stort steg att bara få möta honom. För han är 38 år, han är duktig som ni såg, han är som en Tyson-figur. Och jag lyckades ta hand om honom så jag är stolt. Jag kan ta honom i 8 ronder sen när min hand är bra, det gör inget.
Men du fick ett par smällar, hur pass stor då?
Jag fick 3 hårda smällar vad jag kan komma ihåg. Resten var halvdana kan man säga. Attackerna ser ut som om det smäller men det var en vänsterkrok i sista ronden. Typ 2-3 slag, mer än så var det inte.
Hur ser din framtid ut då?
Den är ljus! Jag flyger upp i rankingarna. Det var det här som jag behövde. Jag tackar Gud, jag tackar mamma, jag tackar alla. Tackar hela Sverige för att vi har tagit till proffsboxning.
Och vad händer nu?
Nu! Jag ska bli världsmästare, vad tror du? Jag ska bara fixa min hand, sen ska ni få se allihopa.
Kör hårt!
Tack, tack.
Tack så mycket.
Tack så mycket.